Hey, what's up, Major League Baseball fans out there around the world? This is the one, the only Mark Spencer, and I'm back for another episode of MLB Trade Rumors for November 3rd, 2011. My name's Mark, and I'm back again, folks. It's been a while. Now I got some audio. I've been having some video problems over the last few weeks, but it's good to be back. I had to fix this PC. It's been not working right, so I think I'm working right. So here's some news from MLB Trade Rumors from Ben Nicholson of MLB Trade. Ben Nicholson Smith of MLB Trade Rumors for November the 3rd. Here's the news. The Dodgers have announced their first signing. They've given Juan Rivera a new one-year contract, which is worth a reported $4.5 million. It would be guaranteed. He just has to pass a physical today, for the 2012 season with a club option for 2013 and with a $500,000 buyout. So this is a big move for the Dodgers. So don't forget the Dodgers deal with Frank McCourt's official. The deal with Major League Baseball, so it's official that the Dodgers are for sale. And I've been hearing some rumors that Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban is interested, but the price has to be right. Don't be surprised if he gets involved. I've been hearing rumors of Rupert Murdoch. I don't think he wants to get back involved in sports again, sports teams, but you never know. And there's always a chance. And there's some other groups in Los Angeles, some other billionaires around the world. I mean, you look at those teams in England that get bought in soccer, right, and football. So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe one of those countries from the Middle East, like Qatar or something, come in and buy the Dodgers because they got lots of money, and it would be like a little toy for them. Or even one of those owners out in Japan or something come and buy the team. It'd be pretty cool, I think. But you never know. But the talk is Steve Garvey, there's even Tony Lasorda. They have some groups that might be getting some people together to maybe buy the Dodgers. That's the latest. Absolute latest. Here's some other news. It's official. The Orioles decided to expand their GM search this week after learning the Blue Jays assistant general manager Tony Lavara declined their offer in favor of the Toronto Blue Jays to be the general manager of the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles have contacted the Yankees about talking to director of pro scouting Billy Elpler. Sorry about that, folks. Billy Elpler. Reports from the MASNsports.com Roach Cabetco Twitter link. Cabetco says the Orioles also plan to talk to the Rangers about permission to interview executives Tad Levine and AJ Perler, and the Athletics about assistant general manager David Frost, and former Expos and Red Sox GM Dan Duquette will interview with the Orioles on Friday. The Orioles are looking at Mike Arbuckle of the Royals and Allard Bernard of the Red Sox. So, it's getting interesting. I don't know who the Royals are going to name their new general manager, but most of the insiders are saying it's up in the air. My favorite to win the GM job for the Orioles would have to probably be maybe Dan Duquette. I think Dan Duquette he has a lot of experience. He's been with some great teams like the Expos/Nationals, well, pretty much the Expos and the Red Sox in his history as a general manager. He's built some really good teams, and he's turned them into some success stories. So don't be surprised there. Okay, I got some news from yesterday. Oh, it's actually official today that the Nationals officially signed Ching-Meng Wan, re-signed him to a new one-year deal at $4 million. Ching-Meng Wan was pretty much injured for the 2011 season. He only played a few games in 2011 after shoulder surgery in 2010. So the question is, can Ching-Meng Wan become the pitcher he once was with the New York Yankees? That's the big question. I've always wondered, if Ching-Meng Wan could ever recover recover and become the pitcher he once was when he got 18 wins with the Yankees a few years ago. But don't forget, the Yankees were good too. But that's when Ching Ming Wan was a great sinker ball pitcher. So you never know. He might just become better. That's the key. Become better. So here's some news on the Braves. Looks like they're open to trading Gerard Jurgens and Martin Prado. It says here the Braves have told some teams they would be willing to move Gerard Jurgens and Martin Prado in a trade. A major league source tells MLB.com Mark Bowen Atlanta is known to be looking for a power-hitting outfielder and possible a new shortstop. So either could be acquired in a Jurgens Prado trade, or at very least the Braves could pick up some salary relief. Both Jurgens and Prado are arbitration eligible for the second time this winter. In some other news, the Braves and the Royals have already discussed Jurgens in trade discussions. They've had some interest in some minor leaguers on the Royals, like Lorenzo Cain, Will Myers, amongst others. So we'll see what happens. There's talk that they might extend Michael Bourne. He didn't play good in the playoffs, this past playoffs for the Atlanta Braves. We all saw it, with the Atlanta Braves when they didn't make the playoffs. So it was a very bad day in Bravesville. So I think Michael Bourne's got to play a lot better if he's gonna survive in Atlanta. Let me tell you that. And it was a good move from the Astros. I was surprised when they did acquire Michael Bourne at the trade deadline this past summer, and it was pretty amazing. So it looks like Towers has made a deal. He's signed Henry Blanco to a 1-year deal, and looks like they're in negotiations to re-sign Kirk Gibson, the manager, for a couple of years. It looks like through the 2014 season or 15 season, something like that. So they're going to give him a big contract extension. Oh, and it looks like the Cubs yesterday, it's official, they fired Mike Waddy. That was breaking news yesterday, and I'm surprised by the firing, but I'm not totally surprised. I mean, the Cubs have a clean house, so they have a new president of the team, a new general manager, and we're just got to see what happens. They're going a different way. There's been talk of Terry Francona maybe going to the Cubs, but I highly doubt that's going to happen, folks. There's been talk that Mike Maddox might be the guy. I think the best fit would be Ryan Sandberg, but Theo Epstein said he's not going to bring him in. So we'll see what happens. I mean, Major League Baseball is a funny game, folks. You just never know what's going to happen next. And I think the biggest fish that we all want to see get signed this summer has to be Albert Pujols. I mean, Pujols is one of the best in the business. I mean, I think all the fans around St. Louis, around the world of Major League Baseball, want Albert to sign with their team. Watch for the Philadelphia Phillies. Watch for the Seattle Mariners. And of absolute latest, I've heard the Los Angeles Dodgers actually have some interest in Albert Pujols. And don't forget about Prince Fielder. There's teams like the Angels are very interested in him. C.J. Wilson, Toronto Blue Jays are interested, and the New York Yankees. It could be a bit more for these young guys. And Davashi out in Japan, it looks like there's some big-time teams are trying to sign this guy. Watch out for the A's, the Seattle Mariners, and the New York Yankees to try to sign the big Japanese right-handed pitcher. Actually, he's Korean, but he played in the Japanese league, and he will probably be better than Daisuke Matsuzaka in terms of he throws harder, he has better stuff, and that's the key. I mean, you got to be ready to pitch, and that's what these players are ready to do nowadays. They're ready to pitch, and that's the key. It's as simple as that. So, folks, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. MLB Trade Rumors. This is Mark Spencer for November the 3rd, 2000. and 11 for MLB trade rumors. So long, everyone, and the Major League Baseball offseason has begun. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.